For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Arizona Wildcats offense. Possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Dropping back, it's Fafita. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. So Houston's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's York. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And on 2nd down for this offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off play action. Quarterback adapting. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The run to the right. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Smith wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 35, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's York. Ball's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, Dave.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got it. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Arizona. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Smith dropping to pass. Buying some time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Scrambling away. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Floating away. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to pass. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to get to him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Second down coming up. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cougars come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again.
So frustrating as a defense because you got the offense in third down. You're in a situation now where you can get off the field if somebody just makes a play, but you let the quarterback escape. And then beyond all that, you can't even get a good hit on him because he slides to protect himself.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense set on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Offense gets set for second down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Handoff to the lone back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Line is set on 3rd down. Smith wants to throw. Coming after him. He'll pull it down. Turns it on in midfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Houston wants to play fast.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They finally make the stop, but he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for space. It's Need. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Colorado State rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Canvas Stadium. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got a man. It's Patterson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to the big tight end. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the option. Now the toss. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. To be honest, both of these offense played as if they were waist deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.